Hello, Lisa here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to this unboxing and sort of update on the Emotional Energy Oracle, or the Emotion Energy Oracle by Dawn Beedell. Now, I've done a bit of a walkthrough on my channel before of the first sample deck that she had sent me, and this is what the deck looked like. So she has updated it since, and I wanted to just share with you what the updated version looks like. So we're going to do a little comparison. Let's get into it. Oh, this is so cute. Yeah, Emotion Energy Oracle. I love that it's tied with this like pink yarn. I think this is so cute. But then again, I really like untying packages. There's just something really satisfying about it. So I will have the link to where you can check this deck out down below. But I'm really excited to see how she may have changed it. Oh, love this. Oh, there's a little card. Oh, look at that artwork. That is beautiful. Aww. Oh, look what she's done here. She sent me like a card display stand and a little tea. So she mentions here, I love Earl Grey, by the way. Oh, that's so thoughtful. And she wrote me a really cute note on here too. Thank you so much. Look at how beautiful this is. So this is going to be available. I'm assuming that's how it goes. Oh, wait. Wait, Lisa. Is that how it goes? Or does it go? She said this will also be available on her Etsy store. I think it goes like that. Oh, how pretty is that? That's got to be how you do it. Yeah. That is gorgeous. Look at the design on there. So she mentions on the card that this will also be available on her Etsy shop. Oh, I love that so much. I will definitely make good use of that. That's really beautiful. So I'm going to move the paper away. Oh, I'm glad I grabbed scissors. So wow, you can already right away see there's going to be a size difference. Let me get rid of this yarn. There's going to be a size difference, but can we just for a moment just appreciate this card stand? Like, how beautiful is that? Sorry, I'm just having a moment. Okay, well anyway, we'll set that aside for now. So you can tell that there's going to be a size difference. Let me grab my scissors and we're going to get into this. I have to use scissors off camera because if I try to like put it into camera, I'm more likely to like not do it right because I'm not coordinated at the best of times. Let's just put that up there. That's so pretty. I don't know where to put it. Well, I'm having issues. We're just gonna like set it there. So beautiful. Her artwork is so like emotive. Obviously it's called the Emotion Energy Oracle, but it's so flowy. It reminds me a little bit of like the touch style art that we get in like the soul cards. Oh, I love this. So it's in a nice sturdy box. So it came originally in a little like bag, and I really like that it comes in a sturdy box now. And it says on the back, a 39 card oracle of ascended emotions. Each card holds the energy of an emotion you can work with to bring balance to your everyday life. The cards can help you to move out of duality and into unity. DawnBeedellEnergyArtist.com. That is her website. So let's get into this. Oh, I like that the lid comes off nice and easy. Oh, they're matte. She may have told me that and I forgot. Oh, and the backs have changed. Okay, well, we've got lots of things to talk about. So first of all, love the addition of a two-part box. I love me a good sturdy box. Even when I put my decks in bags, I often put them in their boxes. So what I think I'm going to do is zoom us in here. But first, let's do a little comparison of the card size and the card backs. So you can tell they're quite a bit wider, the new cards, and the backs, I really loved these backs. But I have to say that these backs feel very peaceful to look at. And in fact, it's funny, now that I'm seeing them, this deck would actually pair really beautifully with the White Sage Oracle, or the White Sage Chair. Oh, look, there's extra goodies in the back too before we dive in. So there is a QR code for an online book. That's right, there was a PDF guidebook. I showed and talked about the guidebook a bit more when I did this first walkthrough. The reality is that I don't tend to reach for the guidebook a ton because I love the text on the cards. So that's available. And sorry, can we just appreciate the sacred geometry on the back here? It's so pretty. Okay. And then she's also included a 3-card energy spread as well as a chakra spread with some really great questions for each chakra, which I love. But you guys know I love working with the chakras. So already I have to say, let's see if I can find the acceptance card in here so we can see. I really like the change to matte. But then again, as somebody who works with decks on camera a lot, whether it's for client readings or not, the difference with a matte, it's just easier to work with. Like you can see when I hold this up how much more glare I get on this card. But that is what they look like. So these are the acceptance cards. I just love that they're bigger. I think it showcases her beautiful artwork much better. And I think that it makes the colors just a little bit softer. Not by much, but you can tell there's just a little bit more. Let's zoom us in here so you can see what I mean. There's just a little bit more pop with the gloss, and that's often the case with glossy cardstock, right? But I find that the softness just works for this deck because it's a very calming and peaceful deck to work with. And she's also changed, like you can kind of tell all these different colors she had on the bottom titles here before, where the keywords and messages were. She's changed those out, and now they are basically just white, gray, and black, which actually I think I like because it keeps your eyes focused on the colors in the actual artwork, in the imagery above, and I really enjoy that change. So let's do a quick little flip through of all of the cards so you can see them all. Attunement. And as I'm flipping through, I just wanted to tell you that, like, what I like to do with this deck is work with it for sort of an energy or an emotion to focus on for the day. This is a really great deck to pull if you're looking for a sort of a guiding light or guidepost for the day, something to maybe bring into your awareness, because these emotions are embodied emotions, right? They tend to be the emotions, like she said, as she calls them, ascended emotions. They're just different things that you can bring into your focus, work towards. Oh, this is interesting actually. So the equality card, I think, is actually, is it turned the other way? It is, yeah. So it's turned that way in the original deck, and she's actually turned it this way in this one. Oh, there might be other ones that are like that too. That's really interesting. But it makes sense, right? Because she's got more space to play with. She may have actually had to rotate it initially for it to fit into that more tarot-sized artwork or card. Equanimity. Yeah, that's the image that was on the backings before. I have to say, I do like that the image on the backs doesn't exactly match any of the images on the fronts. I don't know why. That's just a thing that I enjoy. Flow. But this is a very universal and easy deck to work with. It's very gentle and nurturing. I believe I also featured this deck when I was talking about my nurturing and supportive decks, or my nurturing and empowering decks recently, which, if I remember, I will link that video up in the cards or in the description box down below. Harmlessness. There's just, I find this artwork is really relaxing to look at. I don't know how else to describe it. And I think that's why I think this would be really lovely to pair with decks like the White Sage Oracle, or White Sage Tarot rather. And I do pair the White Sage Tarot with the Land Sky Oracle, but I think this would pair really nicely with it also. And it's the first one I think of. I'm sure there are other softer decks that might pair well with this as well. If you have Ember and Aura Tarot, this might pair really well with that. Samadhi. Selflessness. Surrender. Tolerance, and there's that trust card again. So again, just comparing. The artwork, actually, there isn't a big vibrancy difference. Some of the vibrancy that I feel like I'm noticing is happening down here, and I like that actually. I like the change with this pink. The words feel like a part of the artwork, and I think that's not quite what I want for this deck, right? I really like this matte cardstock. Truth. Oh, that's the same one as this one. Oh, so pretty. I love the spiral for truth, right? Like, sort of makes you think of getting to the heart of the matter, right? Like, truth is like in the center, like deep down. Unconditional love. Oh, I love that. I love unconditional love. Isn't that great? Oh, I didn't really talk about cardstock. I'll do that in a moment here. Unity and wisdom. So these have a really, really nice feel. Let's zoom out and I'll show you what a shuffle looks like. First of all, this original one has a flexible, like the gloss can sometimes make it feel almost a little bit, I don't want to say sturdier, but maybe a little bit, right? But this was like a standard tarot size. The current version that she's created, I think, works much better for the deck. This feels, it's got give, it's going to be easy to shuffle. It doesn't feel flimsy though, and it feels like it has a core, if that makes any sense. So we'll see how it shuffles, but when it doesn't have a core, they tend to like slap as opposed to, yeah, see, it's got a really nice flex to it. When they're coreless cards, it's hard to describe. They literally feel like you're shuffling paper. It just doesn't feel as satisfying. It doesn't feel like it bends forward and back, which these do. It's thinner, so it's not going to be difficult to handle, difficult to shuffle, but it doesn't feel thin, flimsy. I probably repeated myself, but and I just realized something really cool. Okay, sorry, before I finish shuffling, I just was like, wait, I left cards out, and then I realized, wait. So these cards have this sacred geometry on the back. I want the camera to pick it up. Hello, camera. There we go. It's really soft. But then on the extra cards that came with the deck, the geometry is in this black gray color. So these are easy to keep separate from the rest of the deck, which I actually really genuinely appreciate. Not a lot of creators think of that actually, or publishers I guess you would say, because usually the backs are all exactly the same. So that's a really nice touch. So if you want to see more about the guidebook and the information that's in that, definitely check out my walkthrough of the first version of this that she sent to me, which is this one here. But overall, I am thrilled with the changes. I think that this is really, really well done. And I'm really excited. I think I'm going to probably be a little quicker to reach for this in its current format. And can we just again talk about this gorgeous card stand? Look how pretty that is. And this is like exactly the kind of deck where you would want to maybe like pick a card to focus on and put it up there. These would be great for meditation and for really just like sinking in to the artwork. Oh. That just makes me really happy. And it was so unexpected. So thank you so much, Dawn. That was so sweet. But yeah, that's beautiful. This is a nice little card stand. Like I'm about to geek out for a second and sound like a total nerd. But like a lot of times with card stands, what you get, and it's nice that the ship's flat too, so you don't have to worry about it breaking in transit. But a lot of times with card stands, I find that the card tips way too far backward. And this is like the perfect angle. And it's, you know, it's the little things in life that make us happy, right? Right? So yes, again, these are Dawn Beedell's Emotion Energy Oracle. Absolutely stunning. I am real excited to play, and I'm going to put these back in their box. Oh, this means I may need to change out the bag they're in. I don't think they'll fit in the current bag they're in. Let's see. Oh no. Well, actually, I guess oh, hey, look at that. Oh, they still fit. So this is the bag that I've got them in. It's one of Peggy's smalls, and I was like, it's not going to fit in a small, but it totally did. Okay, that just makes me extra happy now. Well, I don't have to change out my bag. There's an extra card stand. There's a tea. I mean, it's just basically all the good things. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm going to stop playing. I literally am just playing now, you guys. This is ridiculous. Thank you for hanging out with me. This is probably like me just like hanging out with my cards and bringing you along for the ride, but let's see what this looks like fanned out, because I love doing that. And it makes a great thumbnail. So let's see what that's going to look like. I'm going to move the card stand out of the way. And this is going to fan beautifully. It's that really silky, like, it's not, I should have clarified, this isn't like it's like semi-gloss. It's not matte. It's like satin. It's like a satin finish. So it's going to glide like beautiful. Hello? Yeah, the best. That's basically, uh-oh. Oh, look at that, messing up my thing. Okay, we can do this. There we go. That is the Emotion Energy Oracle. Yay! It fanned out so pretty. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you again to Dawn for sending me this deck so I could share it with my subscribers. Thank you guys for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell so you're notified of my future videos. Thank you again so much. Remember, if you want to book a reading with me, you can always do that over at supportivetarot.com. Thank you for hanging out with me, and may your magic always shine from the inside out. Bye, guys.